Go ahead and get you back in these, and then uncuff from the table. Just a moment. There we go. All right, this way. Do 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 do. All right. Get you out of these. All right. Apr, did you need the time and fine?
I've got that. I've got that calculated up based on what I thought you were going to. What I thought you were going
Got
to.
it. So, just out of curiosity, what have you come up with?
I originally came up with the. I didn't include the resisting arrest, so without that, it was 12,875 and 121 months. I would just need to add resisting arrest on top of those.
Got it. Okay. I believe that's still a little off. So I'm getting 131 months and a $14,188 fine. And the reason I bring that up is because we have had recent issues regarding the fine not including the 25% increase set forth by the mayor. And then sometimes if we process and don't document the original time, that adjusts to something higher, and I don't believe it's intended to. So,
Okay.
but we realistically should be looking at 131 months prior to any reductions or any deals, and $14,188.
Okay. Taking it straight from the penal code without the mayor's effects upon it, it's 13,113 and 125 months.
What are you getting
If
for
there's
felony possession with intent? Is it 12,250?
yeah.
And 1,700 for reckless evading?
Oh, that's where I messed up. I was looking at reckless endangerment, not reckless.
Okay. I was like,
there we go. There it is.
It wasn't adding up, and I didn't know if there was something wrong with your MDT, because the issue that we have regarding things not showing properly sometimes is an us thing on our MDT specifically. So I just wanted to rule that out. I didn't want there to be any confusion regarding any of this, but we'll be over there. Just let me know when y'all are ready to discuss the situation at hand. We'll be waiting.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And just to confirm, Mr. Hart, you're still good on food and water?
I can have some like to eat.
All right, just a moment.
Trying to get a little hungry.
All right, here's a. Go ahead and place this right down in front of the cell. There's 4 bags of chips. I hope you're big on chips. You don't need a drink, do you? I have water.
Oh no, I'm okay. Yeah, I got water.
Sounds good. All right.
Everything okay?
Yeah, yeah. No, he's fine. I think in the moment, oftentimes people sort of get caught up in their assumption prior to hearing everything, and from their perspective, they obviously feel as though they've been wronged. Which is why, although people who complain fuel my fire, I gotta return them. I gotta return them back to their norm, and that's why I always explain exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I would have loved to, but he just didn't want to listen, and I'm just sat there like, bro, please, don't. It's
I need to look at his prior, the marijuana.
Oh yeah, he's got sale of drugs and misdemeanor possession.
When was that? 30. This was
excuse me,
2.5 weeks. Yep.
Ready to talk to you.
All right. Graves. Yeah. Come on. Here we are. All right. You want to talk here?
Yeah, sure. This is
Okay,
fine.
what's up?
So essentially, based on what's going on here, I do think that the charges seem appropriate. So we'd probably be looking at a guilty plea.
Okay.
Um, so I guess the walking in the door deal, the thing that I would love to see happen is breaking apart that felony possession with intent to distribute down to felony possession of marijuana and the sale of drugs, and combine that with the reckless evading and resisting arrest, and he pleads guilty to that all day. Is that something you're willing to entertain?
I have to look at this prior because he has previously been given misdemeanor possession and sale of drugs. Let's see. Mm. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. If he didn't have a prior within the past month, and when I say past month, the prior instance, which was sale of drugs and misdemeanor possession of marijuana, was March 30th. So like 2.5 weeks ago. I think I'd be willing to entertain that, but two things that are specific and very different here. In the first instance, he had 14 bags of marijuana, and let's see, yeah, he had 14 bags of marijuana at the time. And in this instance, he's sitting at 237. If
Yeah.
this were his first offense, and I've done this, I don't know if it was with you. It may have been with you. I'm not sure. But somebody had a large amount of marijuana on their person, but because it was their first offense, because they didn't have any other priors really, I dropped it down to possession. In fact, I didn't even push sale of drugs. In this case, Acker, though I would like to entertain it, it's difficult given the scale of this situation specifically. So for additional context, Graves found 100 and how many baggies was it?
122 bags.
122 baggies of the exact same strain of marijuana, packaged exactly like this, or exactly like the 237 baggies he had on his person. Now, in saying that, I'm not sitting here saying it's his. Do I think it's likely? Yes. Can I prove it? No. But ultimately, the guy had so much weed.
What did you
for
just
no
do?
reason? Just all willy nilly after already having gotten a sale of drugs and misdemeanor possession at that time. So unfortunately, and I hate saying this, I don't know that I'm willing to drop the felony possession with intent. What I can do, I'm willing to work because it's a pretty hefty charge. I'm willing to be incredibly lenient regarding time because at the end of the day, it doesn't bother me none. Unfortunately, I can't really adjust fine outside of changing charges, but given the circumstances, I don't know that I'm willing to. I mean, if he had 50 baggies, 66, I mean, honestly, the cutoff for me would probably be 100. I could entertain that, but 237? Here's what I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
He's looking at 131 months. Although the MDT is now showing 173, which is one of those issues I was talking about. I'm willing to drop that a considerable amount. When I say considerable, I mean I'm willing to knock off 100 months for a guilty plea. I don't know that I can separate the two just because of, again, the prior, the fact that it's a reoccurrence. Yeah, that's kind of where I stand. Normally, like I said, I like to entertain some solid deals with attorneys, but at some point, these people are just shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, I tend to understand with that, and I understand your stance. I told him that if that deal didn't go through, that I would look at alternatives. Getting him a 30-month sentence, I think is probably more than generous of what we can expect here. So I'll let him know that that's what we ended up boiling down to. I guess the only sort of argument that I would offer against using his past, using his prior convictions. Uh, while that can be used to establish credibility, essentially the character of the criminal at hand, or the defendant at hand, the accused criminal at hand, um, it's not really supposed to be used as evidence to convict. That falls afoul of the exclusionary rules. So, with that in consideration, are you willing to budge at all on that federal possession with intent to distribute? Or
No,
are you
so
sticking with it?
I'm not, to be clear, I'm not utilizing it as a means of using it to convict him. I'm using it exactly as you stated it could be used.
Yeah,
Specifically,
it's a character. Yeah,
correct. If he didn't have the prior, I mean, honestly, even if he did have the prior with this quantity, it's hard to look past. That is the reality. If it were
Understand.
a smaller amount, understandable, but again, the quantity is probably the biggest aspect here. I mean, we're talking over 2 kilos.
yeah, yeah. It's an absolute ton. It's a reckless amount of marijuana to have on your person.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of how much they had on them was kind of to the point where I said there's not much to fight here. You've kind of done yourself up.
Pretty much.
Okay,
And
then I'll let him know that the. Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna be real. If someone rolled in here, or had 90 bags, didn't request an attorney, tell you what, they're gonna get hit with felony possession. But contact an attorney, and somebody like you could argue that down. Oftentimes it comes down to sort of like a professional courtesy, but I mean, even attorneys can look at a situation and go, "Bud, you fucked yourself."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. I was hoping this was like a first offense, because I think you now have to have a conversation with him regarding, like, Bud, I don't know if you realize this, but you're like a single count away from drug trafficking.
Yeah. Third time's the charm.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm willing to entertain. The 30 months as opposed to 131, and I know that's a massive reduction. And then the $14,188 fine.
Sure. I will go talk to him.
Sounds good.
All right, my report is in.
Perfect.
Thank you, by the way.
No problem.
I had someone usually, in most situations I'm fine with a little bit of, pushback, especially on traffic stops. The amount of times someone says I didn't see it, the light wasn't red for me. And I'm just like, okay. Some motherfuckers like, I know the law. I know the law. My record is squeaky clean. I've only been given warnings. I was like, well, I'm giving you a ticket, motherfucker.
Nope.
I didn't call him a motherfucker.
I'm with you on that.
Willing to accept.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey.
All right. Oop, let me just go ahead and close this. All right, Mr. Hart, give me just a moment here, just to verify that we're all on the same page here. You are pleading guilty to reckless evading, resisting arrest, and felony possession with intent, and the expectation being the time reduction from 131 months down to 30, and then the full fine of $14,188, correct?
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Just a moment. Here we are. All right, you have been billed, and let's just verify. I know you indicated that you wanted your mugshot changed. I can entertain that. Unfortunately,
Alright.
the lighting in the cell you're in is rough, so I would have to take you over to the mugshot room, okay?
No, perfect. Okay.
All right. And I'm not sure if you have yet had the conversation with your attorney. What I will say is that I'm gonna be real here. You are in a rough spot legally, in that should something like this happen again, and it doesn't necessarily even have to be at such high quantities, you could be looking at a drug trafficking charge.
Okay.
So I need you to understand the severity of this situation. All right. My goal is to ensure that you don't do this again. All right. You may not believe that, but listen, I don't want to see people charged with drug trafficking. I also don't want see people selling drugs. It is what it is. But please, 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 smarten up. Don't get caught up with the wrong people. I don't know if you're currently in a position where your back is up against the wall. Genuinely, I have no idea, and I don't want to pretend to know. But that being said, again, please take into account, the consequences should something like this happen again, because it's not going to be easy.
Okay, and hypothetically,
Yep.
if I do get caught again, right, it's going to be the third time. How much am I looking to serve?
So there's no set time or fine. Apr, just to verify, I don't even think we've pushed drug trafficking on anybody, have we?
Drug trafficking has been pushed on Salim Windar, which was successfully adjudicated, as in he was found guilty, maybe 2 months ago. Simply because because a whole weed operation was found in his apartment after he consented to a search of such a thing. The way that the drug trafficking charge would work is that they would press that charge against you. It would go to the docket to be heard in court, and the courts would determine what is an appropriate time and fine based off of mitigating circumstances, and the situation at hand in which you are being charged, Mr. Hart. And full disclosure, having performing a search and seizure against your properties to find where you're getting all of this weed from is not uncommon for those cases as well. So it's quite the deal it's quite the ordeal to be facing a drug trafficking charge.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. There is not a doubt in my mind regarding a search and seizure having been approved in a situation like this, just because of the prior. I know previously somebody was found with a large quantity of marijuana, and the reason it was shot down was because there was essentially no paper trail or any priors regarding marijuana. In your case, because there is that prior in addition to what you had on your person, there isn't a doubt that a judge would approve a search warrant. The reason I didn't was because, well, number one, you've been relatively compliant, and two, truthfully, I wouldn't have expected there to be any more, just on the basis of how much you had on your person. And I could be wrong. Who knows? You could have more. And it is what it is. But, taking into account the PD's current, status, I don't want to have to dedicate additional units to that. There is no more, though, right?
I don't know. Hopefully there isn't.
I tell you what.
About it, there isn't.
If there were to be more, here's my offer to you.
Listen, I'll stop right there. Don't worry about it. You don't need to waste resources. There isn't any. You won't find any.
Well, no, not about finding any. I'm extending sort of an olive branch here. Should there be more, okay? A 311 indicating you're on your way to Mission Row to turn something in. If I see it, I will make my way to Mission Row, collect it off your person. We'll pretend it never existed, and we can just move on from there. Okay, but that is for today and today only. I don't want this to be 2 weeks down the road. You were like, oh yeah, Road said I could do, this is a today thing. All right.
I appreciate it. Much respect to you for saying that. I know not every other cop would have. I don't really have anything, so I won't be coming in today.
Okay.
Or actually, when I get out, it's not gonna be today. How much did I get? 15 months? Something like that?
30.
30 months. So yeah, I don't have anything. I appreciate it a lot, but yeah, you won't see me today.
Okay. And to be clear, I'm a man of my word. That wasn't a way to trick you into admitting that you had more. I'm.
Oh no. I
just want to throw that out.
I mean, it's just man to man. You just offered it to me. If I wanted to, change my ways, and if I got anything I wanted to clear my conscience, I'll be honest. Even if you do search my apartment, I have nothing there except a burning stove that I do not, for the love of God, know how to put out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been burning for ages. I cannot take it out. If I go near it, I burn myself. I don't even go to my apartment.
Oh my gosh.
I just sleep on the streets. Yeah.
That is terrifying.
It is. It is.
Holy shit.
You can see the like issues I have to deal on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, that sounds rough. That sounds rough. All right. Here, let me get you in cuffs. Let's take that new mugshot, and then we'll get you sent off. Okay.
Perfect.
Here we are. Here we go. All right. And then straight through here. You know where the mugshot room is, I imagine. Here we are.
Okay. Just to like give you a heads up, if
What's up?
one day for some very, very odd reason, right, you guys decide that you want to come to a visit at my apartment, be very, very careful, all right? When you walk in, take small steps or you're gonna get burned.
Oh my gosh. That's terrifying.
I know. Can you take the cuffs off? I feel like they like restrain me.
Unfortunately, we cannot. It is, put it this way. I trust you.
Safety.
But yeah, unfortunately, we have procedures in place to ensure that, nothing bad happens to an officer. And again, I trust you. I can promise you this: it's not going to affect your photo.
Okay.
You can't do hand signs or anything like that, anyways. So what I do need you to do is line up right in front of the lines on the right-hand side of that paper against the wall. Once
Right
you do
here?
that, yep, perfect. And face me. All right, just a moment.
Oh god, my eyes.
There we go. Just a moment. Let's change your mugshot.
Can I come over and look?
Yes. Just a moment.
Okay. Please tell me I don't look ugly, please.
I mean, you look like you. You look like you.
What does that mean? That
What,
doesn't
you-
help.
I'm trying to figure out how am I going to show this to you. See, if I were to show you upstairs at the on the projector, it's gonna look big.
Oh, fuck it. Just send me to jail.
All right. I tell you what, if you don't like it, I mean, it literally is just a picture of your face, pretty much from the neck up. So, it looks like you.
Okay.
Your face doesn't look proportionally larger than,
Thank God,
your
okay.
mid chest up.
Mhm.
All right. Here we
I
are.
think it looks pretty good.
Right, am I good to break off? I need to.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Thank you.
All right. Now, beyond that, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns, Mr. Hart?
No, not really.
All right. If that's the case, here we are. I'm not gonna uncuff you or anything. DOC is gonna come scoop you up. I want to make sure there's no issues. I'm gonna go ahead and get you sent out for the 30 months, and we should be good. You stay safe out there. Don't sell drugs.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. I'll see you around.
Yeah. This is quite difficult.
Yeah, I can see that.
That camera's huge.
For real.
Yeah, you're not
That's what
wrong.
she said.
You're not wrong. All right, Apr, I appreciate you.
No problem. Thanks for being willing to negotiate on some topics.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Just lock that up. Then we'll get you out of here.
Sounds good.
It's funny because he requested Tinkerman first, and I had a conversation with Tinkerman right here, actually, a few weeks ago. He goes, you know what,
Grab my
Rhodes?
phone.
I became a lawyer to deal with the small things, and somehow I only get the serious things. And this, if he had picked up and was available,
Then he actually would have gotten something somewhat small.
I mean, this was like, in the grand scheme of things, I would say this is like the higher end of like mid, or the lower end of like severe. I think they're pretty equivalent in the grand scheme of things.
I would reserve severe for things that actually go to court. So this is like the penultimate to severe.
True. You're not wrong. In a lot of other cases, I feel, you know, there's more wiggle room when they don't have 230 bags of weed on them.
Yeah, but that
but,
every case that I've ever represented, they always have a metric ton.
I don't understand why. It makes no sense.
It's patience is a virtue. Just be patient.
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
People don't have patience. I have patience. You want to know the funniest thing?
Yep.
My patience, I would never weaponize my patience, but I would probably say that I'm far more patient than the average Los Santos citizen. Like, for example, people don't realize this. Okay, number one, I love court, love everything about my job, right?
Yep.
When people sit there and go, no, if you want to take my DNA or if you want to put me in cuffs, you're going to come in this cell. No, the fuck I'm not. You're going to sit there, and if you want to act like a child, you're going to be treated like one. You let me know when your temper tantrum is over, okay?
You're
And-
the ones in the bar for the reason.
Yeah, and guess what? I start walking away, and they go, no, wait. Oh, really? Really? That's all it took? That is all it took.
I think that's literally one of the parenting methods of dealing with like a 4-year-old or a toddler that's having a tantrum is you know, if they're gonna flail it out, they're looking for that attention. Just don't give it to them. Just walk away.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like, it's so funny because I explained this the other day to somebody. They didn't believe me, and I did it, and it happened right in front of them. I think it was Alana. Was it Alana? No, it wasn't Alana. Maybe it was. Yeah, it was Alana. Yeah, it was Alana, and I don't know if it was for taking DNA or fingerprinting, whatever it was, but I said exactly that. Started walking away, and she's like, I don't want to waste my time. And the funniest part was the start of everything was, oh, I get to do this and waste your time. I'm like, girl, you done picked the wrong one. You can't do that. My time is not wasted.
I'm doing my job. My time is gainfully employed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But people don't have that mentality. Do you have a car?
Yeah, I do. I park over at the parking garage.
Oh,
so that people
okay.
don't mess with
Got it. Fair enough.
Yep.
That's valid. All right. Well, appreciate you, Acker.
You said Alana, so I wanted to look up her profile. 39 counts of assault and battery. Jesus Christ, she likes to punch people.
Yeah. Yeah. I keep reminding her that the only thing that needs to be reviewed is her personality.
God, if she... You're such a bitch.
I ain't never heard you break, Acker.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm good. That was just a good one. Oh, God.
Yeah, but now you're making me laugh at my own joke. Now it's less funny. Fuck.
You're laughing at me laughing at your joke. That's the circle here. That's the circle.
This
here.
is
I got
true.
a contagious laugh. There you go.
All right. Well.
God, she should get fucking fist trafficking. Jesus.
Yeah, she should have more. She punched out the mayor, and then I tried to detain her, and then she punched me. I pulled out the baton and said, "I ain't the one," and beat her down.
And there you have
Just
it.
a lot of things. Just a lot of things.
Just a lot of things. She calls me probably 3 or 4 times a day, wanting to sue somebody for not buying her feet pics.
Damn. You know, listen, there's nothing illegal against not buying something that ain't desirable.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I have to commonly reference that people are allowed to take pictures and record things that are out in public view. So if somebody takes a picture of your feet out in public, they have the privilege to do so by our legislation. So there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah. I mean, the reality is she's calling you because people are not willing to buy it. She wants them to be forced to purchase.
Yep. She wants the law to be on her side to make her method of income viable, and that ain't me.
It's hard to be on the side of the law when your rap sheet's the length of a CVS receipt.
Yeah, it has just about as much quality content to it.
Oh my god. Oh, that is Oh, she's wanted. What is she wanted for?
Yep.
Let's take a look. Oh. 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 Oh, this ain't typical Alana. This is an interesting one.
Oh, she step it up.
Yeah, actually. Yep, that's exactly what happened. All right, I'm gonna get out there because we're short-staffed as usual. But you have a good one,
Sounds
Acker.
good.
You grabbed
each
your
of the
stuff,
throws.
right?
Yeah, I did.
All right, perfect. $130 radio check.
And two.
Affirm, are there any actives? Is there an active on 2? Is there an active on 3?
Sounded like it was coming from the southwest.
Let's drive normally, please.
Anything.
Thank you. Are additionals required anywhere?
I don't think anyone's responding to calls.
Take a photo of everything.
Not now.
No, get back in.
So that's wild.
It's gonna explode.
What do you mean it's gonna explode?
I need to repair it. It's gonna
No,
explode.
you're not gonna tell me not now it's gonna explode when you were just doing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's why I was getting here quick as possible. Cause it's gonna
No,
explode.
that's not how this works. You don't do 100 miles an hour in a car that you think's gonna explode.
Tango 33, 76.
Really?
Hospital,
Talk your shit. Talk your
245.
shit.
I thought that's how that worked.
No, that's not how that works. That's what an idiot thinks.
I thought you
Oh,
had to
this
do it
guy
as
is
fast
a
as
fucking
possible.
idiot.
He is.
Hey, this
This
guy.
guy is a
Hey,
fucking
this guy's
idiot.
an idiot. This guy's an idiot.
That guy's a fucking
Ooh.
idiot.
He doesn't know what he's
Yeah.
doing. He literally never knows what he's doing.
Look at this guy. He's
Ooh.
driving an exploding car at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, right, buddy.
This
Dumb
guy's
fuck.
dressed like he's about to go hunting, but he's at a tow yard
Well, I'm not here to tow, buddy.
with a whole bunch of masked men, whole bunch of thugs.
I'm only with one.
Bunch of
man.
Okay, I need you to
Criminals.
self-reflect, bud, and take a look in your car.
Yeah, that's right.
What did
Selena,
I
you're a
do?
thug.
What did I do? I didn't do
Yo,
anything.
Selena-
I didn't know I was
Selena
saying all
Saddam.
the thug. What the
Hey,
hell?
I'm not
I'm
even.
the
Hey,
only
I'm
one
not
who
even masked. All I'm
remained in
saying
the
is you had that
vehicle.
mask on. That's all I'm saying.
What
Ooh.
mask?
I didn't even have a mask
What
on.
mask?
Yeah, you
What
took it
mask?
off real quick. Yeah, you took it
What
off real quick.
mask?
You
What
look
mask?
stupid. Yeah.
What
that's right.
mask? Huh, pal?
You look
What
stupid
mask?
because you took it off. You look stupid.
Damn. You're gonna slow it down, right?
Tango 33,
Yeah.
43
Thank
hospital.
you.
Thank you.
$130.76, latest 37 Charlie, Sentinel XS, black in color, plate ending in 247. 130 code 6, the West Haywick Fleeka Bank. It is clear. I'm going to continue west towards Life Invader. Life Invader Fleeka, code 4, code 6, Great Ocean Highway.
I don't know where everyone is. I will be with you. I'll hop in a vehicle. I'll be with you as soon as possible.
Okay, for my Motion King for now, based upon what I briefly heard, I suspect there was a kidnapping situation.
They're in the... I'm with the individual now. It's an old friend of mine. She's in the ICU.
Who is it?
Elizabeth Remington.
A firm.
.130 from 873. I'm in the area. I've just got to refuel and polish up my report, but I am ready to rock if you catch up.
A firm. I've got nothing at the Great Ocean Fleeka. Actually, I forgot this one. You okay?
What's happening? What's happening?
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's a little accident.
Little
Appreciate it,
accident.
though. Yeah.
Like a happy little accident, or like a oop?
I'm not happy about that, man. I gotta repair my car now and shit, man.
Okay, but is you
Little bummed
alive and breathing? Is you doing good?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's the important part. Cars can
Thank
be
you,
replaced. You, not so much.
One life. Exactly. We got one shot. YOLO. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All that shit. Yeah. How's your day been, though? You chilling?
Yeah, pretty good in the grand scheme of things. Can't complain. It be what it be. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Do you need medical or anything?
No. I'm good, I'm
Okay.
good.
All
Thank you,
right.
though.
Well, stay safe.
You have a good day. All right.
Go pick up her paycheck.
Send it.
And now that I've said I wanted to do something, there's going to be a stolen car flying past us. Mach 10 speeds. Okay. I didn't even get the plate of that car. But I'm just going to assume we're going to get a 37 at the Great Ocean. That buzz just appeared out of nowhere. Do 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 do. Hello. Thank you. We got money. We got some money. Borrow 20 bucks? Maybe. Any 37s? Haywick. Hmm. .130's position at the West Haywick Fleeka Bank. considering the last one was done at Haywick. I'm sorry, the fuck? Huh? What? There's no way this curb on either side. There's no way. There's no way. Why? Why? I refuse to believe it. West Haywick Fleeca Bank code 4. That is 37 Charlie was off of Clinton. I'm actually gonna push west again to Life Invader. Used to be a red and color Sultan. Last seen eastbound. Dispatch 130, 1038. We're westbound in the eastbound lanes, Boulevard Del Perro, in front of the Fleeca by Life Invader with a blue in color dilettante occupied once. Get back in the car. No.
What does the plate end in, Rhodes? I'll check.
244. Disregard. 250. Get back in the car.
No.
Get back in the car.
I don't want to.
But that's a lawful order.
Rick,
Yeah?
got a gunshots
How about,
on innocence.
you give
There's
me a lawful order
a
to
dispatch
screw your mum,
report
huh?
as
How about
well.
that?
Is there a unit to be able to respond?
873.
That's
It's
fucked
at
up.
the 24/7. There was a 37 Charlie there as well.
I don't need a
immediately
lawful
after.
order. I'm gonna do it anyway.
What are you gonna do?
Your mum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. That's kind of fucked up, don't you think?
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I remember that one time.
What one time?
You remember off of Eastbourne Way?
128. What's your status?
We were with the Cookie Man.
The snail trail?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. Classic
Yeah.
snail trail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I think you're lonely.
118, 128. What's your
I
status?
think I'm lonely?
Yeah.
We're
The
currently speaking
heck?
with the
All those
mayor.
blowers
We're
and
gonna
he still ain't
76
got no
shots
action.
fired.
What blowers? Oh right.
Yeah.
Well, that was.
376
You know what?
shots
Fuck
fired.
you about that. No?
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. If you need to resort to mechanical things, it is what it is, bud. It is what it is. It sucks not being desirable. I wish I could understand.
23 code.
What?
I have a girlfriend.
Does she
No,
know
I do. Know about what?
that y'all are together?
What the fuck? Yes, she does actually.
Oh,
And she brags about me.
Right. Let me guess. She
Yeah.
doesn't come to this. She don't come here, right?
She goes to another school. She actually just went to sleep, unfortunately.
Right. Okay, bud. This ain't looking good for you.
She
What's her name?
Supervisor of van with a
Rissa?
news camera.
Rissa what?
And nobody around.
Rissa
otherwise.
Berry.
Rissa Berry.
I
Okay.
would check with
Yeah.
the van, and if it's a news report, seen something.
Listen, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
The car you in, stolen. Well, the car you
it's
were
alright,
in.
You can have it. I'll see you later.
But it doesn't end there, bud.
Yeah,
come back.
21 Bravo, Bay City.
Oh, I gotta
from
hear
Sentinel
this.
attack.
Oh,
But wait, there's
10-9.
more.
There was a 71
I gotta
Bravo,
go.
so
Don't get in that
gunshots
car.
on Bay City Avenue from a Sentinel.
130 en route.
The vehicle from the 37. The vehicle from the 37 Charlie is going to be a Sultan. I believe it's white and colored. 22 red. It's got a red and colored Sultan. So it's possible that the individuals in that vehicle fled and they're still getting shot at as they're driving around.
Rick, I have an injured individual and an individual throwing up gang signs getting to a black and colored Sentinel. Westbound Conquistador. I need a unit to stay back with the injured party. Currently northbound Magellan, right eastbound Vespucci. There is a separate black four-door sedan, possibly a Washington, registered to Julian Santorno. EMS from PD. We're gonna need 52s at the prior location of the 71 Bravos. I need an officer to clear that. I'm currently in pursuit of the individual that was over the person. So, do I have any units?
I'm coming.
Affirm.
The hospital.
Left eastbound South Arsenal.
What is everybody doing? There's possible gunshots. I need people to help and attach to roads. We saw a car with a gun.
I'll be attending momentarily. I'm just processing this first shot fired.
Continuing eastbound through alleyways onto McDonald through the fire station. Continuing northeast past City Hall. This vehicle is cleared for PBS immediately. Left southbound Davis, right westbound through an alley towards Strawberry. Left southbound onto McDonald. Continuing southbound to the laundromat parking. I'm 15. I'm turtled. We're continuing through an alley westbound through Form. PCB.
Fuck, my bad. I turned wrong. I didn't see where he went at. Cutting off the corner to Davis, and I'm gonna push towards Carson.
I think I have eyes. It's a gray in color, correct?
Affirm.
I've got an individual gray and colored one parked at Dick Lovers. Do we know what the suspect looks like?
I didn't get too much of a description. They're wearing all dark clothing. It was occupied twice. Plate ends in 391.
Negative, not the vehicle.
Affirm. Did we have any units head back to the injured party?
873.
Affirm. Are you on scene with them?
Negative, but I'm gonna head there.
Affirm. 130-76. For units who are currently on duty, I don't know what everybody was doing. Shots fired was called out, and we got literally no response. Hello.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm actually going to lose my fucking mind.
That original injured party's on Magellan, correct?
130 is practically on scene. Stand by.
We're I don't know. Forte and Mac were talking to the mayor, I guess, at the courthouse. I'm still waiting for Liz to take a statement from her at the hospital. I'm just going 42. I'm gonna be honest. Just best of luck to you. Just fucking best of luck to you.
All right. I'll take care of it.
I'm coming to where the victim
sir,
was.
are you
where
okay?
an
I gotta
ambulance
put the phone down. I gotta put the phone down.
Goodbye.
My
Goodbye.
body.
Oh my god, what happened?
My body.
Oh, let me
They
take a look
shot
here.
me.
Oh my gosh.
They
Oh
used
my
bullets.
gosh. Oh, this individual's been shot. EMS, you're clear to roll in along Bay City Ave. All right. Jesus. EMS is here,
Why would
okay?
they do this?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
You stole my money.
Oh, okay. All right. I do need to swab you for gunshot residue because shots were fired, okay?
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, here we are.
853 is 21. Is there any actors or anything like users shot?
Negative, outside of being on the lookout for a gray and color Sentinel occupied twice. Plate ends in 391. All right, we're good. He's all yours.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
So I'll meet you over at the hospital.
Oh, ow.
She's gonna use scotch here to try to get the brain to stop, alright?
873.
Yeah, you have a gunshot bullet wound on her arm here. Let's do the shoulder.
Oh, there's casings right here on the road.
Blood under the car as well, I think.
Here we are. I have the casings. I'll take what's under the car here.
Ow. My body.
Yeah, I can imagine that hurts.
I'm taking him to the hospital.
All right, I'll meet you there.
Want me to document the car?
If possible, yes.
97
I would appreciate that. I'll get a report up.
Absolutely.
I'm 3076 CMC. Truck? I heard a truck. Squealer, once I arrive at CMC, I'll get a report up. I want this exhaust change back. I'm 3023 CMC. All right, the report is up. If you can throw your evidence in there, I'd appreciate it. I have any units available that can watch over my car in the emergency lane at CMC.
113. I'm 76. I'm gonna grab the casing from you as well, the evidence, and I will take it to process.
Hey, firm.
128 is going to be on active 38 westbound Innocent Boulevard and Power with a 2 and core muscle car with blue underglow.
118. Can you break off of that, please? And
I
go
gotta
to
call you
CMC?
back. I gotta talk
Thank
to
you.
a cop. 1 second. I'm in the
10-4
hospital.
breaking off.
I got robbed and shot by GG. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. I didn't get robbed and shot by anyone.
Oh, okay.
Who's GG? I don't know who is there. I don't know who that
I
is.
don't know. I think that means good game.
Yeah, that's what it. Good game.
Mm-hmm.
Good game.
Okay, so you got robbed and shot in a game?
Oh, the what?
What happened? Let's start with your ID. You have some ID with you?
Yes, yes.
All right, let me go ahead and see
Here
that.
you go, young man.
There we
Take
are.
this bloody silly thing off.
19.
11323 is CMC.
ID. There we go. All right, what
Or if you
happened?
stay in the parking lot and watch the
Well,
cars,
I was
will.
just minding
come and
my
grab
own
the evidence.
business, you know, just driving a car, minding my own business, just going, going to the nearest grocery store to go pick up some a new notebook because mine's full of all sorts of nonsense, and that's when I went along, and these people tried to run up on me with guns, so I immediately
I'll take the stuff
ran.
from you.
I fled,
Just grab it out of your
and they chased me down and shot my car and shot me up.
Got it. Okay. And was it the like as I arrived, the one individual that was above you?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was a bunch of them. It was all of them.
Now there is a second black 4-door car there.
Yes,
a
that was also
Washington, I
involved,
believe.
yes.
It was involved.
I
Okay.
think so. Yes, I think it was the car that the guy got away in, and then the other car. They were both blacked out. I think both
Got
black
it,
cars.
okay.
If I were to guess where they probably were located or ran to, I would probably guess they probably went to the cul-de-sac. That's probably where I'd imagine those kind of people would have gone. For no particular reason, you know, there's just, for no particular reason, I just feel like they might have gone to the cul-de-sac.
Got it. Okay. All right. Now the person that was like holding up gang signs or something over here, was he taking a photo or?
No, I think he was just flexing.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I think he was just flexing.
Dispatch 11323.
There we go.
MRPD.
So let me just read this back to you, okay?
Okay.
So you were minding your own business. You're driving a car, minding your business. You're going to the nearest grocery store to pick up a new notebook because yours is filled with all sorts of nonsense. That's when you went along. These people pretty much ran into you with guns. You ran, you fled. They chased you down and shot you up. And then you indicated that both cars, both the Sentinel that the person in front of me got into, but also a black Washington, were the vehicles involved. That if you had to guess, they probably ran to the cul-de-sac because that's where you'd imagine those kind of people would have gone.
That's off the record.
Oh, off the okay.
It's off record. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Let me put this. I'll put it on the record that it's off the record.
Oh, there's no doctors, I'm afraid, so you'll have to use Kate at the front.
Oh shit! Thank you.
These little bastards, they can't keep getting away with this. They
Trust
took
me, I agree.
$20,000 from me.
Wait, what?
20,000 smackers they took from me.
Hold on, come over here.
Oh, okay.
All right, because everyone going to see Kate's gonna hear our conversation. So what they take from you?
$20,000, $21,000.
And this, when they shot you down, it took 21 grand.
Yes. And
Oh my gosh!
Why are you? Food.
Oh, wait, hold on. $21,000. What else? What else?
A lockpick and 2 repair kits, I think. And what else did I have?
You have your ID.
I have my other things, my ID. I have that stuff.
You have your phone. Do you make sure your SIM hasn't been taken?
No, they're all good there. They're good.
Okay.
I think he took a bottle of water. Can't believe he took a bottle of water and a lockpick.
You know, these people sound thirsty, and maybe it was for the best.
And my $1,000 cash. Oh, I mean, $22,000 then, I guess. Whoa.
$22,000? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
My money.
Okay. All right. So right now we have $22,000, a lockpick, 2 repair kits, and a bottle of water.
Yes.
Okay. Was there anything beyond that?
No, I don't think so. I think that's everything.
Okay. All right. And do you feel that there's any additional information you can provide that would be helpful to the situation at hand?
I don't think so, but I know who it was, and I'm going to make their life a misery. You'll be hearing from me. You'll be hearing.